Civilization 6, and our game plane is the Swahili. It's been a bit of a longer gap than normal for me between recording videos, so I'm gonna need to kind of refresh myself on what's going on here. I remember the basics. I just need to figure out exactly where we're going. I'll tell you right off the bat, this caravel here is an issue. Right off the bat, you might be hearing my mouse. I'm using a much more clicky little mouse, and this caravel needs to return home to go fend off this barbarian. And I hope that the clickiness of the mouse is appealing to you. We have a governor title to use, and I think we will get a new governor with it. The question is, which governor? Moksha could get us a bit more faith. We don't have a religion in this game, I believe. Is that correct? Correct. Our pantheon is God of the Sea. Okay. Yeah. So it looks like we're in a bit of an infrastructure phase right now. I remember we just ended our war with the Netherlands, and now, just looking around, we have just a multitude of tiles that need to be improved. And we should get on that. So let's just start moving forward. We can kind of figure it out as we go. Make peace for gold. Yeah, I'm happy to make that deal. We have no real desire to push into Poland's territory. And then a bit more gold for peace with Chulalongkorn. I always feel bad playing this game because of I can sense how badly I'm pronouncing all these words and names that I'm unfamiliar with. Yeah, okay, our harbor's getting pillaged over here, so that's no fun. Oh, do we have a governor? That's not where they should be. Okay, no, we're good. I was just curious if we had moved somebody somewhere for loyalty purposes. Okay. This one can head up there. Oh, that's not a canal city. That would be helpful. Let's put a canal there. So we can cancel that move. I'll throw out a quick map tack just to keep the memory that there should be a canal there. And we have a new Great Admiral, Peter Tordenskjold, which gives bonuses to Renaissance and Industrial naval units. And if we activate Peter, naval units get +5 combat strength versus districted defenses. So we'll take them, and we'll just go ahead and activate Peter right away. But we will do so in a city that has a pillar tomb, which this Eindhoven does. And I don't really remember where we have been activating our great people, but I'm assuming our capital has a good view. And by the way, that's because of my the pillar tomb's ability, which is that if a great person is expended within one tile of this building, that city generates +1 gold. But it's capped at 10 gold, so okay, we need to pick a new governor. No point in dilly-dallying about. Maybe we can get suzerainty somewhere. It's okay, but not desperately needed. Okay, Samarkand is actually a very good one to get. Okay, we are going to grab ourselves a new governor. We are going to take Amani, and we are going to put her in Samarkand to get suzerainty of that city-state, which will give our science a lovely boost. This barbarian's probably going to pillage our harbor more, and that makes me sad. I don't know if you've ever watched the show, Futurama. It's been off the air for a number of, well, not off the air, I'm sure they're doing reruns somewhere. But the show ended a few years ago, but there's a great episode where the character Fry, he writes an opera, and this is rambly, but maybe ASMR, right? Like meaningless, long-winded, unnecessary rambles, don't we? So the character Fry writes an opera, and the robot devil hates it, and he criticizes it by saying, that the characters are just announcing how they're feeling. He says, you can't just have a character announce how they're feeling. That makes me feel angry. And so, anyway, sometimes I'll say something like, that makes me feel sad, or whatever, as sort of a reference to that. We should get to Sunny Kubwu, or Kubwa, because that's a great wonder. It gives us 3 envoys, and then gives us boosts to the yields of particular city-states. But before we do that, let's make a builder. We will activate Peter Tordenskjold. Hercules is going for this. A tribal village up there to see what reward it will yield us. We have a bunch of gold that we could spend on something. I'll tell you what else we need. We need great engineer points, which means we need to build industrial zones, because we have the mausoleum at Halicarnassus, which gives us another charge on our great engineers. So it's a great thing to have, or to be pumping out a bunch of great engineers, because we can get a lot of extra value out of them thanks to that wonder. Okay, Killamane.
There is little man has made that approaches anything in nature as a sailing.
So we got the square rigging. Let's finish off this barbarian, and then let's just go deal with these free city units. This man-at-arms can, I think, just fortify. There's no real need for him to do anything at the moment. It'd be nice to convert the city-state, or this clan, into a city-state. So Killamane needs to repair its harbor. And apparently I gave it a bunch of wonders to build as well. But that will be difficult for it. We'll buy the workshop to give it a bit of extra production. We'll let it finish the market. And then repair the harbor. house and then get us a shipyard before we move on to the wonders. Okay. So it looks like our city borders have expanded to include the Galapagos Islands, which is good.
Colonialism. The enforced
Okay.
rule of reason. But who's going to spread it among the colonizers?
So we unlocked colonialism, which is a bad sign for the world. Let's focus on gold. And Muscat gives us 30 gold. Nicomedia gives us 21, but also gives us some extra yields of other kinds, so we'll go there. The Sardine, our ship here, can go ahead and... Oh, this city's gonna flip to us in one turn. The grouper here can go ahead and auto-explore. Hercules can grab us that tribal village. We have 2 envoys to use. And we will use it to grab suzerainty of 2 city-states. Suthopolis and Kelania. Also, I have my volume as low as it will go. Well, actually, I bet that's not true. If I go into the settings, I could probably set it lower. Let's check that real quick. Oh, well, you know what? I shouldn't do it now because that will mess with my audio mixing and the editing. So, I'll leave it as is. But, it's not actually a problem per se, but it's very loud in my ears. I mean, not excessively loud. It's not blasting out my eardrums. But it worries me. I'm like, oh, this is so loud. Surely it's not relaxing, but it just contrasts with, you know, my soft whispering voice, and then I hear Sean Bean shouting at me. So I'll adjust that for my next recording session. It doesn't affect you, obviously, but just a thing for me to feel a little more comfortable with. Or comfortable with recording. Okay. Oh, a free builder. We'll take that. Okay, that tribal village keep us. Do we want this one? This city here? I mean, we might as well take it, right? There's no harm in having it. It's not a particularly great city, but we'll keep it. And then, it needs some districts. So, we have a lot of good places that we could put it. Put a harbor, I mean. Let me double check as I said, it's been a little while, so I need to refresh how this works. Districts and coastal cities receive a major adjacency bonus from the city center, and a standard bonus from being adjacent to a harbor. Okay, so we want to have our districts adjacent to the city center and harbors. So, this isn't a bad spot, but I would like to keep that boulder, because it's a pretty good improvement. So what I'll do is I think I'll take of these three spots. And it should be here because then we can put something on this lumber mill and get a good adjacency there. Although, you know, maybe not the best idea to destroy our, like, one productive tile here. Whereas if I put it up here, I could get a nice district triangle there. I'm spending too much time on a relatively insignificant decision. I'm just gonna put it here and call it a day. Why didn't you do it? Have I offended you in some way? There we go. Okay. How long until I can hire somebody? Oh, let's hire a caravel here. Give that city a little bit more, city-state conversion points. And then we'll just set that caravel to explore. Swahili could get an industrial zone. Not a good one. Not a good one at all. Do we have any wonders we could build? Yes, we certainly do. The Sunikupwa on this desert spot. I don't mind that at all. But I think what we actually should do first is pick up this industrial zone just real quick. Plop it down here. It's not a good one, adjacency-wise, but we'll do it. We have another government plaza building to pick. Diplomatic favor and leveraging city-state benefits. Spy benefits, or the Grand Master's Chapel to buy land units with faith. None of them are particularly appealing to me. I mean, the spy one is probably what I should do, but honestly, I don't tend to love spies, just because it gets a little too micromanagey for me. We'll just queue up a couple of those little buildings, and then Chichen Itza. This isn't a great place for it, but I don't necessarily have any great cities for it, except for Malindi would be a good one too. But again, it's not really about the wonders benefits exactly. It's more the fact that the wonder is coastal. That's what we really, really care about, right? Okay. So let's repair the lighthouse. We'll queue up the Torre de Belém, and then the Gilded Vault. It's a unique building to the Owls of Nerva. The commercial hub generates culture equal to its gold adjacency, and having a harbor in the city gives +1 trade route capacity. So it gives us extra trade routes and culture. We might want to consider just buying a builder just to get some tile improvements rolling. I think we will do that. So 310 for a builder. We'll buy an armory for extra production, and then a builder to help improve things. This tile does not belong to Calamane, but it should. It's not like any other city is going to be getting benefit out of that desert tile. Okay, Hercules is still getting attacked. No worries. he's there, though. It doesn't really cause me any concern. He's just mainly up there to look for tribal villages. Okay, Rotterdam. Ooh, Rotterdam could build Chichen Itza. And will do exactly that. And I'll do it here to give an adjacency to this theater square. This builder can start making himself useful by building us a plantation. This builder will start making us plantations as well. This builder will go down to this, start improving. Oh, it only has one charge, so it'll improve that. Oh, that's a great tile to improve. So, go there instead. And this caravel, attack that caravel. Hercules, just grab me that tribal village. We can now make an olive corporation, which we will do momentarily. We will also buy another builder, because again we need a lot of them. And we have, if I go to my government, we have serfdom plugged in to make our builders give +2 build actions. So, we're getting a lot of extra value out of our builders. Where's our other olive resource? It's down here. Okay. So the question is, olives, Amsterdam couldn't make the olive corporation, but
If facts don't fit the theory, change the facts.
it could also make a whale corporation, because that city can't do whales. This Mombasa can't. We don't have whales anywhere else. The only place that we have whales is in Kelamane, which already has a corporation. So Amsterdam should be our whale corporation. And then, I don't know if you just heard that huffing in the background. You probably did. That was my dog. Okay. Right, because Malindi doesn't have a corporation. Kilwakisiwani does. Mombasa does not. Okay. Yeah. So, this builder is not going to be making a corporation there. It's going to be going down to those whales. The sardine. Our beloved sardine. Can just go ahead and auto-explore, I suppose. This builder can get us these fishing boats. Kelamane, how do I, swap. So we get those desert tiles back. I probably should actually keep buying builders. Not really a reason to stop now. I've got places that need repairs, so distracting. You know, I know it can be a fine line of like a nice clicking in the background, but if it's too loud, then it can be unpleasant for me. So, when I listen to this recording, I'll decide if it's something I want to continue or go back to the quieter mouse sounds. I also still need to figure out my computer fan situation. It's lovely. It's just a lot of fun. A lot of fun dealing with an old computer that really needs to be upgraded. Okay. Repair. Oh, look at that tile. 4 science, 3 food, 3 production, 3 gold. Now that's a lovely tile. This builder can go you park yourself there. Yeah, might as well go get us another cocoa plantation. You can heal up. Let's check quick deals. We have a bunch of excess luxuries. So we're leaving a lot of gold on the table by not having these deals active. Okay. Okay. Oh, you know what I want to do? I want to buy a workshop in Kiwakisiwani because that will boost industrialization and give us more production in this city that's ideally building us a lot of wonders, so we want to keep the production high. The other thing that we should be doing that we are currently not doing is building jahazis, because those are going to be a major source of tourism for us, as well as gold and culture. So maybe what I should do next actually is we'll just do a city center because people tend to vote for that. Yeah, I don't really care about these. I mean, honestly, urban development treaty is actually pretty relevant to me. I could, boost towards harbors or something, but I'll let the AI decide. I think my diplomatic favor is probably better spent being sold to the AI. Okay, campuses. Hercules is gonna die. So before he can reach the tribal village, that's fine. Oxford University, a good wonder to be sure. Angkor Wat, also a fine wonder, not a mind-blowing one by any means. I guess let's get the Gilded Vault, followed by the medieval walls. I've heard again more tourism, followed by Angkor Wat on this coastal tile, which will destroy the camels. But if we successfully build it, you know, as another coastal wonder, and that's our big game plan. It's Coastal Wonders. It's the name of the game for us. Oh. Ooh. Our lighthouse is pillaged here. We should repair that. Oh, I forgot I said I was going to switch. I was going to switch to Beeline for the Venetian arsenal. But industrialization is just one turn away, so where do you get the Venetian arsenal anyways? Okay. Maybe it's behind us in the tech tree. Oh, it's at mass production. So, we already have access to it. We probably just don't have... Let's turn those olives into a corporation. We just don't have a place where we can build the Venetian arsenal currently. I don't think so anyways. I don't think we have any industrial zones adjacent to water. Oh, we do here. So Eindhoven could build it. You know, theoretically, if it wasn't a very bad city. Boom. Venetian arsenal should be able to go there. Oh, the industrial zone isn't finished, that's why it's not triggering that as allowable. Okay. So, I think what we might do is, I can't kill Hercules. Alright, well maybe that boat will finish Hercules off for me, and then we can re-summon Hercules and use him to insta-build some districts, which could help us out here. Can we give Eindhoven any more productive tiles? Can take that one. Yeah, that's about it. Okay. We should improve that niter. Because first of all, we're not accruing any niter by not having it improved. And second of all, Eindhoven would be more productive if we improve it. Especially with industrialization giving us a +1 production bonus to mines.
The key words of violent economics are urbanization, industrialization, centralization, efficiency, quantity, speed.
Just had a sip of my orange vanilla seltzer, which is an unusual flavor. It's the only time I've ever seen it, and it's pretty good. It kind of tastes like a creamsicle. So if that sounds appealing to you to drink one of those, then you might like it. A new source of coal. We should get that improved ASAP. So I think what we'll do is buy the shipyard. We're definitely going to buy the shipyard for extra production in that city. And then we'll follow it up with a builder. And we have another great person. Wow. We got Vasco da Gama, whose special ability gives us 2 copies of spices, which are luxury, and I'm always pro luxury resources. And then trade routes provide plus 50% gold. So that's pretty great. Mr. Takama. And then teleport him down to Amsterdam. Activate him there. Yeah, it has a pillar tomb, so that works. We now have I think I kept on saying corporations before I meant industries. I don't know, I always get them confused. Okay. You know, I probably shouldn't have been setting that builder up. I mean, it's a minor optimization mistake, not really a big deal. But there's still more fishing boats that need to be done down here, and I've got 2 builders already running around up here. Oh wow, okay. There was a lot of naval units over there. I think I'm gonna pull back the DG, this caravel. You go improve that coal. Vasco da Gama. Plink. This builder has 2 build charges left. Go ahead and get that resource online. See if we can hawk our spices. We can. Can we hawk our whales? We can. And can we hawk our coffee? We can for 1 gold, so we are just gonna hold on to it. And maybe buy 1 more builder. I think 1 more builder is maybe not a bad idea. Or some infrastructure for this place. Yeah, we'll buy a granary and then a builder because we still have the money for it. You know, my philosophy is, if you got the money, you better use it. You know, if I have a lot of money in my treasury, I view that as a loss. Oh boy, I forgot to pull our caravel back. I don't think that they're surviving this. Look at all of those caravels, that's crazy. Yowzers. I should be very afraid of them marching down onto my city borders. I'll buy off that city. Just because it'll help me. Oh, can I get Hercules back yet? No, it costs almost 1400 faith. So I do not have that capability at the moment. I'll buy a shrine to help improve that. Just gives me a tiny bit of extra faith per turn. So we are almost at flight. And flight will be good because that'll start generating us tourism from certain improvements that give tourism. I don't know if we actually have any at the moment. Eindhoven is almost done with its industrial zone, so I think we should save our gold for the next 3 turns. And as soon as it's done, we have our olive industry. And as soon as the industrial zone is done, we can just buy a workshop and a factory in it. Oh, our alliance with Basel has expired, so we should refresh that. Alright, we're friends with the glory of Rome. Let's see.
Had I been present at the creation?
Okay, so now we're going towards towards conservation, which is a long ways away, so maybe it would be better to wait until we have a bit more culture per turn. Grab civil engineering. Chan. Your balance provides double yields. Amenities and housing. Specialty districts provide plus 50% of their native yield when adjacent to a government plaza, entertainment complex, or water park district. Okay, well, I like the sound of that. So, yeah, let's throw 2 envoys in there. Or wait a minute. Okay, yeah, we still have Diplomatic League plugged in, so we'll do that. Okay, now we have a bunch of antiquity sites around our borders that need to be dealt with. Sounds ominous, doesn't it? Maybe it is a little ominous. We need to rip up these relics and stick them in a museum. Regardless of the cultural significance they may have to the nearby people. Okay. 2 more turns on the Eindhoven Industrial. Oh, let's not forget our alliance. We'll do a cultural alliance. Because we're not planning on going to war anytime soon, so. Okay. You know, I really need to get the Jahazis going. You know, my plan was sort of wait until the Venetian arsenal was built in Eindhoven, and then start pumping out the Jahazis, but we may still need to start getting them out earlier because, you know, if our plan is to rely on them for tourism, I mean, we're just leaving a lot of resources on the table by not having the Jahazis going, so. Smart thing to do would be get them out quick. Just got some of these notifications that I might as well clear. A new great person. We got a great writer. Okay. Yeah, we will activate you here.
And because she was so beautiful.
Sorry, Sean Bean, you'll have to tell us the story of Goldilocks another time. Because I rudely cut you off. You can go repair that boulder. this builder can repair there. One more turn in our industrial zone. I'm trying not to forget it. Melindy is close to finishing the porcelain tower, which we've been working on for quite a long while now. My privateer was attacked. We have secured a golden age, which is good.
If you will be so good and generous as to let
We have another great person. Oh, two actually. We have the great merchant Jerome Horsey, which gives us a diplomatic policy slot. That's pretty nice. I will actually use that. And then we have Shah Jahan, who gives us wonder production based on the amount of gold in our treasury. So, basically, with the monopolies and corporations, you want to use great merchants to turn your industries into corporations. But this is a really good ability. So, I mean, just having another policy slot, I think that's worth using. And now Shah Jahan. It would be nice to... Oh yeah, let's go down there. And buy the workshop, buy the factory. And now, so basically, we'll be giving all of our treasury up to get some production into the porcelain tower. And I'll do that. In the middle of the plain stands a high steeple or tower made of porcelain, which far exceeds all other workmanship of the Chinese in cost and skill, by which the Chinese have declared to the world the rare ingenuity of their artists in former ages. Johann Neuhoff. So now let's sell our excess porcelain. Nobody wants coffee. There's a pretty heavily coffee-saturated market at the moment. We can add another diplomatic policy card in. We will put in Whistlepunkin, take out Diplomatic League, and plug in Raj. So basically, these two cards are going to make our trade routes more effective and give us more gold, science, production, faith, culture. Let's check it, make sure everything else is good. Natural philosophy is okay, but I think I would rather have... okay, looks like we don't have the card that doubles harbor adjacency. That's fine. So... yeah, I guess we can leave this as is, actually. All these cards are fine. I'm happy with them. Okay. Let's attack this caravel. And then... yeah. We're good. We're good. doubles our harbor adjacency. Might be good to get. Let's get civil engineering first, and then we can decide. Because we're probably close to the card. I don't remember where it is specifically, but we're probably close to the card that doubles harbor and commercial hub adjacency. The problem is, because I don't remember where it is, you know, I can't really go for it specifically. So there's some nice synergy that I'm noticing with the Mausoleum and Halicarnassus, and our ability to make our pillar tombs give gold, because it gives our green engineers more charges. So I'm specifically looking for wonders that are adjacent to the city center to use what's his name? Shah Jahan on. And you know, it's not like, you know, nobody's gonna be losing their minds over how optimal it is to get +1 gold per turn, right? But I don't know. It's fun to optimize in that way for me. So, I think we might actually, oh, I know where we'll send you. Oh no, you're gonna be our Venetian arsenal. Okay. So what we're gonna do is queue up the Venetian arsenal. Right. Okay, well now the question is, the boulder is more effective than the pillar tomb, so I'm not gonna get too crazy about making sure that everything is just perfect in that regard. Okay. Siege tactics will let us start getting Renaissance walls. We're gonna bombard this caravel here. Oh, I forgot about the Bermuda Triangle there. We have room for another trade route. We'll buy a trader in Eindhoven. I know I should probably be saving my money. Saving my money for Shah Jahan building the that next wonder. We need to renew our alliance with the Kree. Okay, they offered friendship. Uh-oh, a spy did something to us. We're being spied on. Okay, this builder will repair that boulder. You are going to go for production and go to Nicomedia, which will give us a lot of gold as well as some production. This builder can go improve that niter. Now we should send these these ships back for repairs. Except for you. You can go through the Bermuda Triangle. You can as well go repair. We will grab economics, I think, or steam power. We'll grab steam power. Instantly creates an ironclad unit with 1 promotion and grants 1 gold per turn. The Great Admiral Yi Sun Sin. So yeah, we'll happily take that. We have some envoys. Oh, before I forget, let's get an alliance with Poundmaker. An economic alliance. Get some gold for the deal. A fair amount of it too. Okay, you. I want you to go down to Killamane. Ghostfish clan has been dispersed. A great loss to the cultures of the world. Yeah, we're good. Keep moving on. Okay, Eindhoven needs power. I'm not sure what in Eindhoven needs power exactly. The harbor, maybe. Not sure what buildings it has. Basel was ravaged by natural disaster. Yeah, that's fine. I'll vote for that. I'll vote for the relief mission. Okay, yeah, everybody's in on it.
Improvement makes straight roads, but the crooked roads without improvement.
We're going to grab skyscrapers for extra wonder production. And then we don't really need public works because I'm not building a lot of builders. So we'll leave everything as is. Okay. We have an ironclad. Our first ironclad that we'll promote with Helmsman for +1 movement. And then we will grab naval tradition. And then we will promote perhaps Amani. Does Samarkand have any luxuries? Yes, it does. It has sugar and pomegranates and cheese. So that's a very good upgrade to get. Affluence. Okay, we have a lot of gold. I'm gonna buy. Oh boy. Here's the question, right? Do I buy these things that give extra production to the city? Yes, I do. I answered my own question, and that's what we're doing. We'll let our gold accrue for the next couple turns. Let's say no spending gold until the arena is finished, and then we will drop Shah Jahan into the Venetian arsenal, and then we need to, full court press, push for Jahazis. The naval tradition idea I had isn't actually going to help Eindhoven very much, because we've got not a great harbor. Or, well, actually, I mean, it's solid enough, I guess.
Is one of the most
So,
ropers, and it rains with great vigor.
Husuni Kubwa was Kilwa Kiswani until I added the Swahili mod. So, Sean Bean's little monologue there is about Kilwa.
The Navy has both it.
Okay. We're gonna go for conservation now. And then we are going to plug in a new policy card, and it is going to be naval infrastructure. Because that is going to give us a lot of extra gold and a lot of extra production. And holy cats, we have 8 envoys. So let's grab some suzerainities. What do you say? Can't seem to scroll down far enough to see. Okay. We'll grab Muscat. And then we can hold on to these leftover envoys. Or we can take by, and we'll do that, why not? Smoke them if you got them, right? Okay. Skip your turn. This builder. We'll send this ironclad out to disappear into the Bermuda Triangle. Get some another lumber mill online. This builder. Oops, my mouse went a little wonky there. Go build a fishing boat. You're building a boulder, aren't you? Or repairing it. Sardine can repair. Okay. Okay, we lost Muscat. We just need to put one more envoy in. Do they have a quest? No, not at the moment.
It is arguable whether the human...
Okay. Let's set this trade route for gold. And we will send it to Muscat because that will give us an envoy there. And give us suzerainty back. So we can't actually work this tile because it's so far away, but we can harvest it. And then this builder should do something. Go stand there, see if there's any improvements we can build yet. And then I guess economics. And then here an industrial zone. I wouldn't turn my nose up at. Or a theater square. Because if we're going to go tourism, it doesn't hurt to have the extra great people points. But I think we're going to go... I think go industrial zone here, which destroys the cattle, which is unfortunate for all the poor cows. Then we'll queue up all these buildings. And then we should actually drop another wonder if we can manage it. But Kiwa would be a better place for it actually. We will buy a factory. I know that we said we weren't going to buy anything, but I had a change of heart. Sue me. We're making almost 1,000 gold per turn. We can afford to throw our gold around a little. This city-state is almost, or this tribe is almost a city-state. Levy Chanchan's units and just send them all en masse to the that tribal village.
The Commonwealth of Venice in their
Okay.
have this inscription. Happy is that city, which in time of peace thinks of war.
And look at that beautiful Venetian arsenal, hemmed in by the boulder there. Okay, so that used up all of our gold, but it insta-built a very nice wonder. A wonder that's going to be very nice for us anyways. We should get that shipyard quick as you please. So we're not going to build the aqueduct. And we're not going to build the shipyard either, actually. We're going to build the medieval walls. And then we are going to... Ooh. We're going to get Maui. And then we're going to build just a storm of jahazies. Okay, Dmitry Mendeleev triggers the Eureka for chemistry and a random technology from the industrial era. I don't like that. We'll just pass. See if we can get a better one. You can heal up. Let's check how things are going on a culture front. Okay, nothing to be concerned about. But we do really need to start jacking up this this culture number, or that tourism number. We're building a lot of wonders right now, so that'll help as they all start rolling in. But you know, the big way for us to do it is start getting our jahazis rolling out. Okay, now I'm starting to run out of things for my builders to do. So city build, a pillar tomb, ancient walls, and then a lighthouse. And over here. Completely forgot about that. Hope that works out. That'd be nice. This is really silly that I'm building these medieval walls. The jahazis are truly the number one important thing. They're gonna, get so much more tourism. Whereas these medieval walls are only gonna give me 2. Plus they're a necessary step towards Renaissance walls. Doing some barbarian cleanup, just our civic duty. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to do this. Okay. Yeah, I mean, oh, you know what I'll do next turn? I'll bring back Hercules so he can start building some districts for us. So we just don't have to put time into districts. Yeah, I definitely could have been more expansionist early on in the game, and I'm suffering for that. I mean, I took over the Netherlands, which is something.
Great ball court is also very impressive.
We got Chichen Itza.
I would like to have seen them play a game, although it sounded like the end was pretty violent. I think it was safer to be a spectator.
Look at that. Chichen Itza. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. We got Filippo Brunelleschi, and we got Ferdinand Magellan. So we'll recruit both of them. And Ferdinand will grab us these lobsters, because we don't have lobsters in our empire. So go there. I really should have teleported him. Oh no, I'm not playing optimally. It's all falling apart. My decisions are crumbling down around me. Yeah. You can drop a charge into Statue of Liberty. And let's not forget to grab Hercules while he's on the mind. Oh, only once per era. We're still in the same era. Okay. That's fine. Put an industrial zone there. We'll cancel it though, because that can be something that Hercules deals with. And instead, Walls University Art Museum. Oh, we should get a canal here, because that will help our jahazis move through with greater ease. Ooh. Oh no, that wouldn't help. I thought of building a, okay, wait a minute. I'm having a big brain idea. It's not really a big brain idea. I just love, I love making, big canal chains. Look. A new city-state.
But the wrath of Fulchia is great. There's the sacrifice past each of the 4 rooms dedicated to the sun god.
first jahazi has been created. So let's look at that. Okay, when adjacent to a jahazi, features on a water tile provide 2 culture, and fishing boats provide 2 gold. So we want every feature and fishing boat to have a jahazi near it. So we will park that one there. And then here's my big brain idea. We put a canal there. And then in Kiliman we put can we not do it? Oh, okay. I was hoping that we could do the Panama Canal through this string of desert tiles into the water, but apparently not. Okay, too bad. Well then in that case we can cancel that canal because we don't need it. And then faces over here. Forest tiles yield +1 production if adjacent to another forest tile. Lumber mills yield +2 gold when adjacent to a river. Wow. That's nice. That's pretty nice. We'll drop another Philbo charge into the Statue of Liberty. And my dog is nuzzling my arm. Hey buddy. Buy a coal power plant here. You can probably hear him clomping around. I've got 2 dogs. Actually, I think I tend to say my dog a lot, and that means it could mean either one of them. Okay. I forgot that we have Reina's promotion where she can buy districts. Alright, this worker can just settle down somewhere, I think. We don't have a great need for him anywhere, so we'll just put him somewhere visible. Throw you guys into the Bermuda Triangle. The Moai, the big stone heads. They give tourism, so even though I don't have like a great place for them, just throwing them down is a little bit of extra tourism, so nothing to turn your nose up at. Anyway, we should get a canal here so that the jahazis don't have to go all the way around this peninsula to get to like these features and fishing boats. Here we are in a new era, the industrial era. We're in a golden age. And we can do some dedications here. Well, one dedication. Heartbeat of Steam would give us production towards wonders and extra production from our campuses. Reform the coinage would give us a bunch more gold. So these are both pretty good for us. I don't care about the arms because that's about war, and the eccentricones is for settling. So either one of these 2 is good. think reform the coinage is just going to be giving us so much gold that we should keep it around. And then we can go for radio. That'll give us seaside resorts. Okay, the great scientist James Young is not, again, it's just 2 Eurekas. I don't really care about that. I mean, and he reveals oil without the normal technology, but let's just grab him, I guess. You know, I don't want to be just waiting around for the perfect great scientist to show up. Amsterdam. Oh, you should get Terracotta Army. And the Forbidden City. Remember, folks, it's all about the wonders. Okay, heroes. We can get Hercules back. And we can send Hercules to Amsterdam to insta-build that canal next turn. And then we'll send Filippo down there as well to help build those wonders. Get a lumber mill there. Yeah, so the trading dedication gets us like something like I think we were at 830, so it gets us like 130 gold per turn from that dedication. So I'm totally happy with our decision there. You know, especially because we're not such a heavy science. We're not doing such a heavy science build right now, so it's not really critical for us to get.
Here at our sea-washed gates,
Look at that.
a mighty woman with tall
The Statue of Liberty.
is the imprisoned light.
Not a very good wonder, honestly. Unless you're going for a diplomatic victory. To which I would say, why are you doing the least fun victory?
Calculated to inspire kind and happy feelings, for everything is delicate.
And we got Alhambra. I think this is in Spain. I might be wrong about that.
Destroying rainforest for economic gain is like burning a Renaissance painting to cook.
Okay. We'll grab Divine Right because maybe we can get some of those wonders. Who knows? Who could say? We can't build any wonders here, but we can build a commercial hub. And we can't build a good commercial hub, but we can build a commercial hub. So it may nonetheless be worth doing. We can also build Holy Site. We're gonna do commercial hub. We want the moolah. Hercules is gonna go up there. This builder. Do we have anything that? I mean, we can't even reach these tiles productively, so it doesn't really matter what's going on over there. We'll see if we can put something there on that tile. I want Muscat back. Oh, you know who I want? I want faces. Oh, Panama. Canals are cheaper. Tiles adjacent to your canals provide +1 gold to amenities in your cities with canals and build the Panama Canal at half cost. take out? I must have. Okay, that's too bad. I thought I still had in the policy card that doubled my envoys, but that's right. I took it out. I remember now. Okay, I really should have had limes plugged in for all of the walls that I'm building. So that was a lot of wasted time. You can buy. No, you're okay. But can you buy anything useful to me? Stock exchange. No wonders here either, huh? Okay. We could get a campus and then get the University of Sancor. That ain't a bad idea. So, let's do campus, University of Sancor, Theater Square. Boom. Perfect idea. We need a library, and then, okay, I don't have enough money to buy the university right now, so we will return to this city. Put some production into the Forbidden City. And then we'll queue it up again. Amphitheater, Ancient Miles, we should actually get that going before the Terracotta Army, because the AI likes to grab it. Oh, Leonardo da Vinci is a great engineer for us, because we can use him twice, so he's going to get us a ton of culture. Boosted radio and replaceable parts, which is good because those were things that we weren't going to get on our own. Okay, we have oil there. You can just auto-explore. We don't have much use for our naval units anymore. Could honestly just start destroying them to save a bit of gold, but yeah, it's not. I don't care that much. So I'm grabbing Maui, and it's taking 6 turns, and I don't know. I think it's worth it. But it hurts to not have the Jahazis rolling out. Also, it occurred to me that the Jahazi was not duplicated, so it's a support unit, isn't it? That's probably the technicality that got me there. Yeah, okay. So my entire theory about okay, Jacob Fugger, the Great Merchant, he's not very good, so he's the perfect Great Merchant to put into a monopoly. Any quick deals we can make? Anybody want to buy coffee? You will for a little bit of money. I'll take it. Let's see about what we can sell. What if we offer 50 coal? I feel like people might like. Holy cats. Yep, okay. people are bending over backwards to get our coal. This is incredible. The amount of money people are giving us for coal. Okay. Well, we just detonated our entire coal supply, so hopefully we don't suddenly run into a situation where we regret that. Regret not having a coal stockpile, but I think we're fine. Okay, yeah, that's fine, I'll make that deal. You're probably taking actually the last of my coal, so maybe that was a bad idea. For oil, yeah, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, the reason it's been a bit of a gap, is, well, I mean, this isn't like the reason, but sort of one thing I've been doing my off time is I've been, going back to Dragon Age Inquisition, which is a BioWare game that, oh boy, came out a while ago. I want to say like 2014, maybe. I don't know exactly. I think 2014 sounds right. Let's see. Replaceable parts. Or we could go towards... Oh, let's go to computers. I like to rush computers so that I don't get surprised by sea level rise. Let's just take the foreign ministry, I guess. Hey, you know what I'm gonna do? I have an incredible amount of diplomatic favor. Let's see if people are interested in buying it. Yeah, man. 63 gold per turn. Take it. It's all yours. Look at the synagogue. Wait a minute. Why can I can buy industrial zone buildings with faith, apparently. That's good to know. It's very good to know. Okay. Let's grab a water park. Where would the canal go? Oh, right there. The Taj Mahal, Oxford University, the Hermitage. Okay, yeah, it's all competing for that one spot. Let's get some of these other things before we go for one of those. And also, you can build a Jahazi. You can build two, in fact. A new source of aluminum. We should go get a mine there. Then Hercules can go here. Oh shoot. That's gonna stop us from building the terracotta army. That's unfortunate. Not happy about that. Okay. That's the hazard of discovering new or strategics. They might block up your nationalism per governor title. That's a good idea. They might block up your spots for things that you were planning on building. So, yeah, I'm going back to Dragon Age Inquisition. I played it when it came out, and I honestly forgot most of it. Not all of it. I'm not like completely walking in blind. I remember the gist of it, but sort of the specifics of like the world of Dragon Age, sort of the lore and things like that. I'm rediscovering a lot of it for the first time. Rediscovering it for the first time. I guess that's technically correct, but it's a bit of an odd way of saying it. I'm discovering it for a second time. Anyway, yeah, I've been playing a lot of that. If you like the BioWare games, Mass Effect and stuff. Oh, great, we got Leonardo da Vinci. And we got, oh, baby, we got Tupac Yupanqui. Tupac Yupanqui. A great admiral that will give us a governor title. And that's wonderful. I mean, I love that. So, Leonardo da Vinci should go down here. And we will teleport him to Kelame. And then Tupac will go down to Eindhoven. I'm pretty sure Kilwa can support more great people deploying their charges there, but regardless, oh, somebody stole Angkor Wat from us. How rude. We were working on that one for quite a while, so that's unfortunate. Yeah, if you like, the Mass Effect games, for instance, Dragon Age, I don't think, I mean, maybe, I don't know if this is fair to say. I think it's fair to say, though. I think Dragon Age, is not quite as well known as Mass Effect. But it's by no means a slouch in terms of popularity. If their intention is, I'm not sure what's actually going on with BioWare. They haven't really done anything for a while. I mean, now that I'm saying that, I'm suddenly questioning myself, like, oh, is this, I might be making a fool out of myself. But it's kind of my impression that they've been off the radar. At least I haven't seen anything of theirs. Obviously, the like Mass Effect collection or what have you, whatever it was called, the remastered games. That came out a little while ago. But let's see, what do we want to build? Little industrial zone. Little industrial zone never hurt nobody. Oh, you know what we'll do? I'll slap it down, and then I'll send Hercules over to build it right away. And then we'll get back to work on the Oxford University. Where is Herc? He's gonna go build this aqueduct. That's fine. And then you can go there. Next. Just looking around for things that I can, build with my copious amount of bucks. I've got a lot of bucks. Got a lot of big bucks to my name. So the University of Sancor is queued up. Just another wonder to add to my roster. Also, we want to avoid researching steel because that will prevent us from building any more walls. A new governor title. We will put it into the Owls of Minerva for a wildcard policy slot. And +2 spy capacity and some other benefits from spies, but again, I'm not really using spies. I don't love using spies. They're just kind of boring to me. It just becomes like micromanaging so quickly, and I just kind of lose interest in it. When you have a lot of them, especially. I don't know. Maybe I should do a few spies. Probably a good idea. I mean, it definitely is. They're certainly worth their weight in gold. Oh, a great work. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that deal for sure. Anyway, so yeah, Dragon Age. I've been thoroughly enjoying it. These spies are occasionally they're in my cities trying to cause shenanigans. I definitely recommend it. It's a good RPG, you know, in the style of you know, if you played Mass Effect, or you know, taking it back a bit more, if you've played like Knights of the Old Republic, you know, that's a really classic RPG. But it's in that, you know, that kind of exact style of the of a party with you know, abilities that you research for each party member. Another governor title. What do you do? You'll give me more strategics. Can't say I care about that too much. You'll take curator for more tourism. Yeah, you're going down there. So, it's a fantasy world. Archaeologist and a broadcast center. It's a fantasy world. Dragon Age Inquisition. The plot is basically there's a civil war going on between mages and Templars. Mages are, you know, what they sound like, people who use magic. But in this world, they are heavily restricted. They're forced to live in these towers called circles, where they are, you know, on the one hand, they are trained and sort of taught to control their power because it's very dangerous to be a mage. You can be possessed or bring in demons, you know, things like that. There's a lot of fear of them, or there can be a lot of fear of them among, you know, the populace. And then the Templars are the people that watched the circles, right? They made sure that everything was hunky-dory. Two antiquity sites popped up here, so I can't even build any districts there. Okay, Jahazis take to the seas. And the Templars, you know, in short, you know, on the one hand protecting the mages, but from another point of view, you know, oppressing them, abusing them, and the game doesn't really take a side in that question of, like, what is right or wrong, who's right or wrong. It presents kind of evidence in both spheres, and you know, I could see somebody who, you know, players could come down on both sides on whether they support the circles or not, that arrangement or not. But, you know, I think BioWare, their games have pretty good writing in general. And so this game, likewise, I think has pretty solid writing. It makes it a joy to play, and, you know, easy to get invested in the characters. using Maui, by the way, to generate some luxuries, or resources more generally, I should say. There's not really any place that I can use him besides, like, these 2 tiles, honestly. Because you can't use him within your own borders. Oh, there's spaces over here. I should rush him over there right after I'm done in this area. Grab a builder to just kind of camp. Why can't I? Okay, they're too expensive for me. Anyway, so the sort of before the game starts, the mages have declared rebellion against the circles. They voted, and it was like a slight majority favored rebellion, and so they rebel, and the Templars and the mages have been in a terrible civil war. And there is a conclave called with the leaders of both groups, and this kind of, neutral figure of the, like, religious organization in the game, who calls the meeting, and the peace talks are blown up, literally. A huge magical explosion destroys the peace talks, killing everybody there. And so, let's get you. Let's get you over there. And so you basically, sorry, I'm kind of doing multiple things. I'm not good at talking. And great artist Donatello. Panama will grab Serenity of Panama. Another Jahazi. This one. This one will send. I guess just that one fishing boat there. I don't know. Yeah, go down there. Donatello. Is there any place we can even send you? We need art museums. Stat. Did I already build I built an archaeology museum here. Okay. That's fine, I guess. Let's get a trader. Down here. And a builder as well. Okay, Donatello has nowhere to ply his trade. Isn't that sad? Hercules is, oh, you know what? We'll try to send Hercules up to this, tribal village. So, anyway, yeah, the game starts, with the, conclave blowing up, and your character is at the center of it, in a sort of unusual way, and basically, kind of classic, like, prophecy type thing. I mean, it's not actually a prophecy in this game, but, it's one of those stories where the main character is, like, the central figure, you know, divinely appointed, or what have you. Oh yeah, I'll take great works. I'm happy to take your great works off your hands. Sri Kasetra, holy holy sites provide food equal to their faith adjacency. That's a great, great city-state bonus, but we also have like a single holy site, so not a very good one for us. Our caravel is being brutally assaulted. Let's see if we can save it. Not that I really care if it goes down, honestly.
No vessel could pass these guns without being
The Torre de Belém. Anyway, so yeah, you collect, a lot of companions, explore different areas, different climates, and make choices. It's an RPG, you do RPG things, right? So yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's by no means perfect. I could certainly have some criticisms of it, but let's see if you can escape. Again, it doesn't really matter much. The Lady Anne. So that's been pretty fun. I've been enjoying my time in it, despite its, certain issues. I guess we can just appoint Moksha for a bit more faith. Stick him in Malindi. Moksha gives a bit of faith for like every district you have, so. What does he do specifically? I misclicked on that, but a good reminder to sell my luxuries. And my strategics as well. Coal. Who wants coal? I'm selling coal. Let's see if we can get as good prices as we got before. So, not really. People are probably have their own sources of coal by now. But diplomatic favor never goes out of style. People love buying that. Okay. It does the thing that, I don't know, I understand why they do it, but, well, I'll say what the thing is. So, in an RPG, like the BioWare ones, right, or like, in Fallout 4, how there are they have the fully voice acted protagonist, but then, as an RPG, they also give you dialogue options, right? And so I'm gonna vote for coffee here. It's not gonna pass, but I'll try. I'll try my best. Trade city-state. Put some votes into that. They do the thing, right, where there's the dialogue wheel, where you pick your dialogue option, and it's, I gotta say, it's like kind of annoying. I mean, again, I understand why it is this way, and so I don't want to like criticize too harshly because I don't exactly have a better solution off the top of my head. Let's see if we can improve our relationship with this lovely man. Do we have open borders already? I'll give you open borders. But it's just like, there's always the three options, right? It's like, okay, the top option is the nice guy option, the middle option is like sarcastic asshole, and then the bottom option is, you know, the mean guy. And I get why they do it, because, you know, you have a fully voice-acted protagonist, and it becomes, you know, first off, you can't, like, you're not able to provide, oh, wait a minute, can I get a naturalist? I can. Let's do that, because I bet I can make a national park here. So, it's, like, you're voice acted, so you can't give too many options, but even in non-voice acted RPGs, it's not like you tend to have a specific option for like every possible scenario, right? I mean, it's a constraint of the format. You're going to be playing this role-playing game with the acknowledgement that you're going to sort of have to play by the options given to you by the developers. And, you know, RPGs that leave room for like player-motivated role-playing can be good, right? I say player-motivated, I mean like, shit. We gotta get, let's,
The whole palace complex is
oh, we got the Forbidden City.
the axis of the world. Everything in the four directions suspend from the
Let's look at that beautiful thing build.
by these palaces.
So, let's buy off these people to not mess with us. I guess I should just leave my naval units near my territory to defend. Get a nice, our very first national park. We have a new wild card slot. And we will put this here. Autocratic Legacy. Because I remember I have a suzerainty bonus that gives extra yields in the palace. We'll send you down there. I'll just buy the stock exchange because we can, right? Okay, Gilded Vault's almost done, and then the University of, let's just get the University done first. Let's get Friendship, and then an alliance, a research alliance. Maybe you give me some gold. I've been going off on a lot of tangents and completely lost my train of thought, so I'm going to go back to what I was saying about RPGs, which is, you know, you're limited by what the developers give you in terms of your choices, and there's no other way for that to go. I understand that. And so there's always going to be a disconnect, that sort of dissatisfaction of what I as the player want to do versus what the game allows me to do. So if I as the player want to join forces with the bandits, right, I want to turn my character to a life of crime and join forces with the bandits on the hill. I can't do that if the bandits are just coded as, you know, monsters, basically. They just fight. just a person to be fought. Of course, if the developers say, I want the player to have this option of teaming up with these bandits, then they will give an avenue for that to happen, right? And so it becomes an option. So you're limited by what the developers give you. And that's always going to be the case. There's no way around it, of course. But the... Let's see. Go over there. So that's, fact one, right? Fact two is more with the voice, more relevant to the voice acting part, which is, or maybe not even the voice acting, but just modern RPG design, I suppose, which is, in older RPGs, it wouldn't be surprising to come across, a dialogue option that's like, a paragraph of text that you can choose. Maybe a paragraph is a bit of an exaggeration. It's not like RPGs tried to, brevity was and is important in dialogue options. Because you don't want the player to have to sit there and read through 3 different essays that their character could, decide to give at the moment. Send you up there. We'll go for capitalism. We got a new person to help us build wonders, Gustav Eiffel. Do we have any wonders that we can start building at the moment? The Cristo Redentor. Let's start you right now. So we can send Mr. Eiffel up there. We'll promote Amani. So brevity has always been important, but especially in modern RPGs, they've moved away from that, those blocks of text, right? Think about the original Fallout 1, right, where you have this dialogue box that presents you your options, and then have you go to sleep there, which presents you your options, and you can kind of read everything all at once there, And sorry, I'm doing a lot of purchasing again, so I'm sort of losing my train of thought. And so now the innovation of the dialogue wheel that's become so popular, you can't fit all the information that you can't fit the actual text that the voice actor is going to say into the dialogue wheel. It's not enough space. And so you then do sort of a summarized version of what the character says. And the problem arises because you as the player may read an option in that little dialogue wheel, the sort of summary of what you think the character is going to say, or of what the character is going to say, the summary there, and then discover that when you click on that option, the voice actor says something that may not entirely line up with what you anticipated So we'll have the Jahazi retreat. Keep our traders rolling. Just clicking through my options here. So, anyway, I'm not doing a good job at speaking clearly, one might say. But the point is that basically you're in the situation where you can be surprised. It's my experience, anyways, playing this game. Is that you can click an option thinking that it's being said with a certain intent, but then the voice actor, and this is why I keep trying to go back to the voice actor, and then I confuse myself as to why I was bringing them up. Because the voice actor makes a choice when they deliver a line. They have a certain intention in what the line means. And if you get to a point where that intention doesn't line up with your perception of what the line would be, you now run into a situation where the role-playing aspect has been disrupted. And, I don't quite know what the solution is to that, right? Besides, either give us the full text directly, or don't hire, don't have a voice-acted game. Not a voice-acted game entirely, just don't have a voice-acted protagonist. Because, the protagonist is the only person that you are narratively controlling. You might control other people in combat, but in terms of the sort of personality and stuff, you're controlling only your protagonist. And so, man, these would be some great waters to have my Jahazis in. Look at all those kelp forests. So, it's a bit of a sticky wicket, and I would say that it's not it doesn't ruin the game in any way. It's just a bit of an issue with roleplay that can pop up occasionally. It takes away the sense that you're really in control of the protagonist, of your character. Let's see. Lima. Where's Lima? Lima's all the way over there. I could send my Matthew Perry over here. Should take quite a while. And then Maui, I'll just get rid of Maui to get the Epic of Maui. Okay. Get the flood barrier, the seaport, the Ferris wheel, and then the Taj Mahal. I guess I should get another industry going. Go to the olives, turn them into industry. Yep, you go to sleep there. Azor. Wow, that's a good city state for military games. Units fight at full strength when damaged. It's like, that's very powerful. So, anyway, I'm ranting. And I'm not trying to be negative, you know. I'm just trying to say that it's sort of an issue that I've been, you know, particularly noticing in this, as I've been playing this game. Yeah, fine. I have an embassy. Everybody gets an embassy. I'm Oprah Winfrey with embassies today. It's just sort of a thing that I've noticed about, you know, how design choices can affect somebody's enjoyment of a game. And it's not making me not enjoy the game. I'm still having a lot of fun playing it. But there's just the small thing of, like, sometimes I'll, you know, pick an option that to me seems sincere. Like, in my mind, I'm reading that option as sincere. That's how I want my character to act. But then, you know, in the voice line, it comes out as like this like totally douchey way of saying it that I didn't intend, you know. And I guess a part of it can be.
Always try to rub up against money, but if you rub up against money long enough,
I'll put that laissez-faire policy card in for more great people points. Oh, you know what? I can't actually do that, can I? I'm not sure I can make any other industries. I don't think I have enough controlled resources to do so. So, in that case, I guess I can just activate Adam Smith. Yeah, there's no other luxuries that I have that I could activate him on, I don't think. Let's see if, no, where do we go? Trade routes, espionage. No, where do you look at reports? I forget. Oh, list of reports. There. Okay. Resources. Luxuries. Opal. I could make an opal. An opal industry. Alright. Goodbye, Hercules. You've done your part. Cultural heritage. Send envoys. Just keep on buying things. Okay. Gustav Eiffel can just kind of hang out here. Any let's see. Can queue up a holy site, which might get some wonders built. Get the flood barrier next, and then the seaport. lobsters here. I need to keep the jahazis coming, so it's time to start turning my attention towards building a lot more jahazis in my cities. Frankly, it was time to start doing that like an hour and a half ago, but here we are. But I think that this is a good place to wrap up the video as I place this industry down. If this turn ever finishes looting, a new wonder. Let's watch it build.
Everything is in God's hands.
The Cristo Redentor. Famously built by the Swahili and nobody else. Okay, you are